मेधानिन्दर्शब्बा युश्चा मेधान् धाता ददातु मे स्वाहा।
हस्तो प्रक्षाल्य ऋषिकेशाय नमः। ओम
अपवित्रः पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थाङ्गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सभायाभ्यन्तरः शुचिः। पुण्डरीकाक्षः पुनातु पुण्डरीकाक्षः पुनातु पुण्डरीकाक्षः पुनातु।
स्वस्ति तिलकम्।
ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धशरावाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु।
ओम
ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा सूर्योर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा सूर्यो।
All right, so the puja archana is happening at the moment. Neena ji, let me quickly come to you. I want to ask you, how do you view and compare the pre-Ram temple Ayodhya and the post-Ram temple Ayodhya?
I think there is no comparison at all. I mean, Ram Lalla was in a tent earlier. Now he has a full-fledged, beautiful temple for him, built on the Nagar, Nagar style of design. So there is no comparison. And just take a look at the number of people who are thronging there. Whether it is New Year's, whether it is any holiday, any given occasion, people want to go and see the temple, the Murti. And after Dhwajarohan, the temple will even get more visitors because now the temple is totally complete. So those who have come before will again want to come now to see all the levels of the temple. So we've had two Pran Pratishthas. One was for the Vigraha of Ram Lalla, and then there was the other Pran Pratishtha was for the Murtis on top. And also I want to add that the tree that you're talking about, that is on the flag, the Kovidara tree, that tree has a symbolism, not only in terms of symbolism to Hinduism, but in the ancient times, the flag of the kingdom, the flag of Ramji, of Ayodhya, or let's say the coastal kingdom, had the Kovidara the tree on it. Some say it's pomegranate, some say it's other, but the Kovidara tree was also in the ancient past on the Dhwaj. So it is absolutely befitting that this flag be hoisted on top. And one of the most important things of Dhwajarohan is that from distance, from a very large distance, this is how you see who is coming. So even in the Valmiki Ramayana, it is mentioned then that when Bharat ji comes and he wants to go to the jungle, the Nishads come. And the Nishads are very wary of Bharat coming. So they think he's going to go to the jungle, and because he wants to, I mean, there's always that fight between, brothers for to be king. And we know the history of Kaikeyi, she wanted Bharat to be the king. So the Nishads are very afraid that he might go in there with his army and kill Ram and Lakshman, who are there by themselves without any army. So the Nishad says that we can see Bharat coming with the Kovidara tree on the flag. So we know that he's from, that is Bharat. So in ancient times, as well as even now, this is how a temple was recognized as to whom it belonged to. So I think it's absolutely glorious, and putting this tree with the same symbols from the ancient past is just, as they say, sone pe suhaga.
Absolutely. And a quick trivia about this tree is that it is hybrid in nature, Shantanu. So it does not only speak about our spiritual excellence, because this tree has existed thousands of years ago. So it also speaks about how ahead of time we were actually, scientifically speaking too.
And that also shown in the temple architecture. This is one of the newest temple. When you go to south, there are amazing architectural marvelance of geometry, of trigonometry, of astrology, elements of astronomy, are all woven inside the temples. Unfortunately, we don't have any large ancient temple in north of India. All were destroyed by the Islamic rulers. In fact, this is the amazing time to remember, as I always keep telling, these two books by Sitaram Goelji, Hindu Temples, what happened to them. And finally, we have a large temple coming up with all the temples in its details, with amazing geometry. I was hearing last time, 1.5 years back, the geometrical elements of this very temple. This is prepared for keeping in mind all the seismic movements, all the water movements for the next 1,000 years. So it has all the engineering from multiple IITs, multiple soil scientists are involved while making this temple. So from spirituality to science, all are part of this temple. And also, this is giving a huge economy back to Ayodhya. With the Kripa of Shri Ram, that's also happening. The Kripa of Shri Lakshmi is also happening. Amazing number of people are coming back. People more than Taj Mahal are visiting Ayodhya. Taj Mahal normally get a viewership, visitorships of 10 to 12 crores. And last year, 2024, almost 13.5 crore people visited Ayodhya, and the number have already touched 20 crores within half a year. In 2025, and that's giving huge employment in not only in Ayodhya, in the whole eastern region of Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely. And Brijesh, again, coming to the significance of the date, there is another quick trivia related to 25th November, is that today we actually mark the martyrdom of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. And before taking up on that fight for the motherland, it was this very temple where he meditated for 48 hours. So I think that BJP and NDA government altogether has been doing their homework properly, and they've been selected proper dates to do all of these events and ceremonies.
Well, I think, these are epoch moments, and these are the epoch moments, and, a lot of thought and analysis goes in selecting a date, because, there's science and then there's faith, and there's a beautiful amalgamation of both.
Absolutely.
And, of what, I'm no Pandit to, or as erudite as both our guests are, but I would say that, what we've been given to understand that, there's a Panchami of the Shukla Paksh in the month of Maragrisha, coinciding with Abhijit Muhurat and Sita's Vivah Panchami, a day symbolizing divine union. So, I mean, anything and everything that can go right, or that can be auspicious, pious and all, marks the day when Dhwajarohan is taking place. I think, Shantanu, as Shantanu was talking about, that, after Ram, the Lakshmi is also flowing in. And I completely agree with this point of view that, if you look at the fact that the kind of economic boom this temple is going to bring to the state of Uttar Pradesh, to the country itself, because tourism is the world's second largest job creator. And if you look at the fact that, not only those people who visited for a darshan of Ram Lalla, but they also went to Varanasi for Kashi Vishwanath temple darshan, and then went on to various, temple hopping, which resulted in, a lot of economic boom for the government. The town of Ayodhya, because we have been there, we have covered Ayodhya for a very long time, almost a decade or more. I mean, it was a non-descriptive town, with very small bylanes, and if there are two vehicles in front, it'd be very difficult for both of them to pass each other without causing some sort of commotion around it. And now, if you look at it, that there is an entire facelift, as they say, puri kaya kalp ho gayi hai of the entire city. And I think going by the kind of the historicity the place has in the mind of as far as the Hindus are concerned, and the special place it has in the heart of Hindus, this what we are witnessing is manifestation of perhaps what many have been hoping for for centuries altogether. And today, I think that is the culmination of hope and aspirations of lakhs and lakhs of people, which we are witnessing, or which we are going to witness, about to witness, as far as with the Dhwajarohan is concerned.